Hey, buddy. All right, good morning, everyone. So, today is Thursday, the day before the weigh-ins. I just woke up, and this is probably the driest I've ever been. I'm not ever, but like pretty dry in a long time. Got the abs going. A lot of vascularity. 170.6. Not bad. So it's been tough. Now what I'll do until the weigh-in is weigh in exactly the amount of food and water I'm gonna drink so I don't go over the limit. And this will just keep things accurate, and I'll still have some kind of nourishment. All right, good afternoon, everybody. So we're just a few hours before the tournament starts. I ended up weighing in at exactly 171 yesterday during weigh-in, so it made me really happy because I really wanted to break my fast. Ate some really good Korean barbecue, and now I'm a few pounds heavier. I feel a lot better today. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna head over to the tournament and the venue and do my best. Maybe I'll meet some more superstars, we'll see. All right, guys, so it's 4:19 right now. Heading over to the venue. It's like half hour away from me. I'm ready. I'm gonna try to do some damage to these 171 guys. So, pretty excited. We'll see what happens, but this is gonna be the tournament of the year, so regardless of what happens, it's gonna be a good time. There we go. I think this might be it. Look at that. There's all the camera stuff. And then we got the East versus West Stadium. Probably VIPs here, and then I'll be sitting all the way back there. Maybe I'll get binoculars. Okay, I have the best ref. Quick question for you. Do you have anything you want to say for first timers that are just coming into just arm wrestling and they want to do the first competition?
Just warm up good. That's very important. Training before that to be ready, and just listen to start. That's also very important because the power is just form speed and weight. You know, it's
yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you met today.
I found Michael. If you guys don't know, Michael and I competed at Michigan State last year.
Here's the card.
I think I just spotted. There's Josh and Esteban, and Levan Saginashvili. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Good luck. I'm Plamen. Nice to meet you. Hey, good luck out there. Quiero. Alright, there's Pavlo. And there's Kurdecha. Biggest arm wrestler I've ever seen. And there's Morozov. Nice. Alright, guys, so I got Ryan Bowen here. So Ryan, do you have any words of encouragement you want to say for any newer arm wrestlers that are just getting into competition?
Oh yeah, it's pretty easy. Look, if you love the sport, that's the first and most important ingredient. Because you got to be patient.
Yeah.
Arm wrestling is made up of sort of three components that matter. I'd say technique. Study hard on your technique. You don't want to fall into the trap of getting strong and not knowing how to move.
Yeah.
So study technique first. Get good technique and get it complete. Like it's really never. I'm still trying to get better technique now.
What are you working on?
Like the full spectrum. The press is the final frontier for me.
It's so hard. I'm like very new, so I'm just like break my elbow.
I can press once people get tired, but off the go, it's like So get your technique right. Muscular strength. Okay, work on that second, and know that conditioning takes a long time.
Okay.
You can't rush conditioning. So I'm talking about elbow, hand and wrist, That stuff comes over the years, and you can't really do much but be patient. So, look, if you are a newcomer to the sport and you want to be an elite someday, love the sport first and foremost, because that will keep dragging you through the discipline of being consistent, and the strength will come. It'll come. You just gotta stick with it. Like, I was weak when I started. I was very weak. Go back and look at YouTube videos of me in 2013.
You gotta send me those. I want to see.
Well, it's on my YouTube.
I just gotta go back in timeline like 10 years.
Newest,
yeah.
And there'll be videos there that have like 30 views on them and stuff.
Yeah.
And I am so skinny and weak, and you'd be like, "What? Is that where Ryan started?" But yeah, I've never stopped, and I've always loved it, and that keeps me going. So
no, that's awesome. Yeah.
13 years later, yeah, I'm at this level now. So.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Take care.
Anybody missing from the Pro 171 right? First up on table 2 is going to be... Give it a power attitude. Every time. Mike and Ryan, Crisco, table 2. Thackeray and Eugene Dincore on deck table 3. On deck table 1, Enrique and Joshua. On deck table 1. Ooh. Nice hit, and we're slipping. We're going to the strap on table 2. Isaac on your right to Bureau on your left. And then hang on, we got a match on table 2. We're in the middle. We're driving. Stay. On there, table 2. On there. All right, keep your eyes peeled. A nice hit on table 1. We're going to the strap. Chris on your right, Roman on your left, and on the hook. Together, coming in the middle is Crisco. And a nice hit in the strap. And your winner on table 2 is Mike Hainwright. Great. All right, table 2 underway, and a beautiful hit from Roman. Nice hit from Mike Hainwright, and he's your winner on table 2. And a nice defense from Mike Hainwright. He's going to sit. What we doing? What's our doing? We're going to strap on table 2. We're in a hook battle on table 1. And we get to the finish. We can play defense. And your winner is Enrique. How you feel? You feel sick, right? You feel sick. All right, I need Enrique and Jacob to table 1. You winner on table 2. All right, Jacob and RJ to table 1. Jacob and RJ. I knew we were on deck on that table because you signed the for amateurs, and then you just go to table 3. On deck, table 3, Bob Brown and John your next goal. In 1-1, Hayden and Thomas. Nice match on table 2. Who's closer is your winner on table 2? I need Tyler and Bo Warren, table 2. All right, table 1, Mike on in August. All right, underway on table 1. Nice match on table 1.
He's different. But
Alexander Jordan, table 2. Alexander Jordan,
Once before, listen carefully.
Plum and Mike on table 1. We got Eric Plum on table 3.
Crack.
Kevin Sims is on the left.
Oh,
Luke and Steve in the strap booth able to win. Another foul on 22 against Alexander. Ryan Bowen. And second other foul on Alexander.
Górą można, górą kierowniku, górą. Nie, troszkę wyżej.
Michael and Dan.
Shoulder in, do not move. Shoulder in, don't move. Ready, go!
If it's on pins, it wasn't a pin.
Pamela and Aaron. And Bill Williams takes the win.
I looked at the video, Steve, but they didn't want to look. I said, you want to watch it back? He said, no.
Jack Jr. Rector Bob and Gary Zemjak. And Ryan Bowen is strapped too much, takes the win. And slipping in the strap on table number 1, table number 2. It's Steve West and Mark A.
Go!
What was that?
Ready, go!
Sam pierwszy robisz, sam.
Ready, go!
Wow, that is
No ready. No comment.
That's fun to say. You ready, boy?
Ready, go!
On deck table 2, Bob Brown, Luke Pulser.
It's been a good match. I gotta figure you out. Oh, sorry, no. Me too. I'm like.
Put your elbow right.
And Joe Yard. This could be match of the night on table 2. And all right, let's go to Damien and Cameron, please. Table 3. All right, on the green, Scott in the black on table number 1. Bowen Roman getting restarted on table 2. Huge hit from Owen. Auden's crying in the setup. We haven't seen that before. Finals on table 3. And Auden Larratt.
Okay, I'll subscribe later.
And Steve Martinez takes the win on table.
Come on, stay focused.
And Scott Fraser takes the win on table number 1.
Did you just get called to the table?
And Steve Martinez takes the win on table number 1. On deck will be Mike Hitt and RJ Harold. On table 2 for the 154 pros. And right now on deck will be Scott Fosen and Joe Yaros.
Nice. That'd be cool.
Ready, go. Contact.
On deck table 2 will be Goose. And John Harbansky in the left defensive lane.
Already? All right, yes, we said.
Small.
Have you done any training lately or no? I was hoping it would be.
I probably should have passed on.
Table 1, Artem and Joe. You're going to be in the finals in 1 minute.
Come on, Steve!
Go! 231 left amateurs. Anyone in custom and no raise One day Christian and left half.
All right, so before we bring this video to a conclusion, I want to talk about a few things. I want to talk about East versus West 18, my arm wrestling and prep, as well as some channel updates. So this was actually my first East versus West 18 event I've ever been to, or any kind of promotion. I was very fortunate that it was here in Chicago, so it was down the street from me pretty much. And I know, you know, despite the recent drama and everything that's happened, and as well as some of the technical issues at East versus West 18, by far, this was an amazing experience. I mean, being there, being surrounded by your own community of thousands of arm wrestlers, excited to see like the best in the world compete. There's nothing like this. This is just pure energy, pure just, I barely slept that whole weekend and the days leading up. And then when I was in there with the crowd, man, it was amazing. Another thing is that I got to meet so many superstars, and it's kind of weird because I'm so used to seeing them online, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm never going to meet these people. But even during the tournament, Levan was just watching us. He was just hanging out in the crowd, sitting on a chair, talking with his family and hanging out. I thought that was so cool. And then as well as Michael Todd, I saw Michael Todd just chilling, enjoying, you know, the local pullers. So everyone amazing, so nice. And I'll have more content about that. There's so much content I shot about East versus West 18. So next up, about my prep and pull rate. So coming into this, I was weighing in at about 183 pounds. A lot of it was creatine, so you know, I just stopped taking it 2 weeks before, and I dropped a lot of weight, and then a little bit extra weight just from like not eating carbs and such. So on the day of the event, I was 171, and well, the day of the weigh-ins, the event day, I was like 174. And yeah, that was honestly a pretty tough part of the competition, right? And then as far as my class and pulls, so we had some pretty decent pullers. Some were even from not even United States. There was a guy from Romania, and we had a really strong Josh Handelin, and I'll go into that. So my goal for this was to not do any BS technique, you know, just do what I learned and just do it. And in the midst of battle with adrenaline and everything, being able to do what I learned. And I think I did that quite well. And in some cases, pretty well. Like there was a lot of thinking that happened during the matches, even though they were very short. So I'll start with my first one. So my first match was TB. And TB is cool. He's from Romania. And he's actually trained with some really strong people like Daniel Prokopchuk. But anyway, so I don't know the guy. I just know that I have to, you know, do my best. In setup, he felt very strong. And my overall technique is kind of like a high hook. So we slipped in the first match, and then we went straight into straps. And I was able to pretty much execute everything I've ever learned, right? So I was able to cup, back pressure, pronate, even throw my shoulder into the very end of the movement just to bring his arm across. I was able to shift my weight in my legs pretty good, especially off the hips. Overall, it was a very good pull. I felt not damaged afterwards and pretty ready for the next match. Next, I pulled Josh. So I knew Josh was very good. I just didn't know which arm. But after kind of looking him up online, he's definitely a left-handed arm wrestler. So Josh has been a national champ in USA before, from what I've heard. and he's also pulled and made 4th place at, I believe, WAF. Josh, if you're watching this, correct me below. Really nice guy. So we set up in the straps, and I do my same move. Except Josh is very strong, so he almost pins me. I'm like an atom away. Atom from being called a pin, but I saved it because I have a very strong cup and bicep. This has saved my butt many times. And, at this point, I'm thinking I just got to get back into my, some level of position. So I'm able to curl him out of his hit and then kind of get into this tight hook. Now, one thing I didn't do, I got too tight, and I was mainly shoulders and side pressure, and if I were to open myself up just a little bit more, I would have activated more of my bicep brachioradialis and maybe turn for some extra pronation, because turning helps you pronate as well. So that was my mistake. But the fact that I was able to bring him back into center, get into some kind of position, very good. I mean, this was the goal all along, and I made really great progress. I didn't just pull like this, the whole time. It was very good. Now, for my 3rd match, I went up against Mike. I know Mike pretty much ever since I started pulling. He's a local puller. He's a very strong guy. I was already pretty banged up from my fight with Josh, so I think I had some doubts about myself, maybe about Mike, and because of that, I severely messed up my setup for the match. And I dumped my riser. He took my riser. He took my brachialis. I was holding his whole body on just my brachialis and all of his side pressure. And I was slowly losing. And there came this one part where I was like this. And I was thinking, should I continue, maybe flop or something, or should I just pin myself? Now, last time I was in this position was on this arm. I injured my wrist so bad. Tendons, everything, instant tendonitis, joints damage, everything, and it finally recovered after 6 months. So I had a moment there where I was thinking, like, it's probably, I'm already in the worst losing position I can be. This isn't a world title, so I just safely pinned myself, let him have the win. So he took 2nd place, I got 3rd, and the best thing about all this is that 2 days later, I'm back to the way I was, no issues, no injuries, and this makes me very happy. Last thing, guys, so if you haven't seen it already, we held the after pulls from East versus West at the Forge Gym. So Pablo hosted the whole thing, and we brought over some elites, some superstars, some VIP members. It was a really good time. And this video was so successful that it landed me instant monetization for the channel. So I'm no longer going to be asking you guys, keep watching, I hit all the milestones, and sky's the limit from here on out. So I'm very happy about that. I can finally start earning after 2 years of consistently just working on the channel, building up the views. And I'm very proud of this. This video kind of just put me on the map of what is YouTube, right? With that being said, I have so much more content. So be on the lookout for it, guys, and hit that subscribe button. I'm also inviting people to subscribe to the channel. We got different memberships like $2.99, $4.99, and $9.99. They have their own benefits and such. So look into it if you want to become a paid member. There could be some incentive there for you. And that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me, for all the comments. You guys giving me some amazing ideas. And again, I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Peace out.